What's up, guys? Welcome back. Amazing RC. Well, it's 24 hours later, and it's painted. It's not put back together yet, but it's painted. And to be quite honest with you, I'm actually okay with the fact that I didn't get a chance to put it back together again. And the reason for that is, well, I can put it back together tomorrow, and I can show it to you then. Also, I can show you exactly what I was talking about in the first video by this RC being really great for the person that wants to rip it apart and paint it themselves. This RC comes apart in a billion pieces, and it comes apart easily. Takes a little bit of time. You gotta really, you don't want to just start ripping this thing apart. You're probably gonna break something, but I mean, I pulled out teeny tiny little pieces. We've got these are the door handles here. Where they go? Here's the door handles. So I was actually just about ready to paint the doors, and I noticed the pegs in the back of the door handles, and I thought, wow, we'd be able to push these right out. So we're going to have blue doors with black door handles, and that goes for the rear door as well. Other things that came out, I was just blown away. Let's see here. We've got our front grille, and I mean, great that the grill comes off, but what was really special is the lenses, both the top and bottom lens pops right out as well, and it gives you an opportunity to really lay a great coat of paint on this thing without having to tape off your glass. When I put this together, it's going to be smoking hot. So as you can see, we chose a nice metallic blue, and over the black it gave us a nice dark metallic blue. Anytime there's not going to be much light, it's going to look black. As soon as the sun comes out, it's going to explode in this really tiny flake metallic blue. I airbrushed it. It went really well. Aside from the fact that I broke the trigger on my airbrush gun, it's kind of why it took a little while. I got all the pieces sprayed except for this one, and I got about halfway through, and my trigger broke. I got a little cheapy airbrush gun, but my trigger broke, and I had to hold, I ended up having to hold the gun in two hands and then take my nails, that's why my fingers are blue, take my nails and actually put them into the trigger and pull the trigger and then do one of these back and forth till I actually finished this piece. But it came out great. Hood, blue, very nice. Got our doors here, blue. This is our back door, blue. And I tell you, this thing coming apart in tiny little pieces, like I said, you can just spray things one color, maybe do a little bit of accents later on with like maybe a paint pen or something, but you can just flat spray all this stuff. Like this is the pan that goes inside, it's black. So we've got a black pan, we've got a blue exterior, and then we went with leather on the interior. Now what I sprayed these with, we've got our rear seat here, we've got our front seats here, we've got our interior door panel here and here. This is our interior door panel in the back here, and this, believe it or not, is our center console, just like you have in your car. A screw pulls this thing out and separates from the inside. So once I pop these pieces inside this black tub, and then I take my little paint pen and, color in this little bits here, little bits there, paint the belt buckle red, maybe put some black piping, on the seats, smoking hot. Same thing with the interior door panels. Go ahead and hit a little bit of black in there, maybe a silver line for the door handle. Again, with these exterior door handles, these are black, so sitting against the blue, smoking hot. I mean, it's going to be smoking hot. Now, here's the other thing. Sure, I could have put this together tonight. My time right now during filming, it's about 8:15. You guys should get this video hopefully around 10 o'clock tonight once everything gets uploaded. But, so I could have spent another hour and a half putting this together, but then the video would have came out like midnight, and it's not technically 24 hours. So I figured, as long as I had this thing in pieces and relatively completed painting, like I said, all the flat pieces are painted. There's going to be a little bit of, details, little here and there, but even if I didn't do details and I popped all these little teeny tiny black pieces, here's our running boards, 2 screws each running board. Here's our little light that sticks above the back tire. These right here, believe it or not, 2 screws pulls out your rear view mirror and your little visors that come down. Those are going to stay black. We've got our front and rear bumpers here. Those are going to stay black. Maybe some accents on them. Maybe hang some red hooks out of the front. Got this really cool chain here. Got this one from Banggood. Super duper heavy chain. And I think it was Adventure Time RC. I think I talked to him, and he was like, cut it in half, because I was like, it's just so big. What do I do with it? I mean, I try to hang this off in front of a truck, and it looks like a, 6 barrels full of chain hanging off of it. He's like, dude, cut it in half and put it on 2 different trucks. Killer idea. So maybe hang the red hooks off the front of it. But once all this thing gets put back together, with the lenses and little tiny accents, and I tell you what, man, tomorrow, guys, I'm going to do everything I can, get this thing put back together, get all the lights back into it. Everything came out super duper easy. It's just amazing at what you can get out of this cool little package. I could have went further with it, but I was really trying to get this thing put back together and show it to you guys this evening. However, as you can see, we got it painted. And just to show you kind of some contrast here, we went ahead and left our canvas hardtop, whichever one it is, but it's black. Leave it black. You go ahead and pop it on. You got it against the blue. Like I said, there's no reason to tape that off when you can just take it apart. And then you can add some, some accents later on, man. I almost want to stay up forever and get this thing done, but I'm going to go ahead and lock this thing down and get you guys a video this evening and show you exactly how far I took it. Same thing with this, blue, black inside of the door, tan leather, door panel, smoking hot. It's the phrase of the day, guys, smoking hot. So tomorrow, I'm going to get this thing put back together, possibly run it outside, catch a little run footage, and then kind of explain everything, how we got it done. I got some cool pictures to show you guys of kind of the process of what we had going on here, and we'll get you that video here real soon. Until then, guys, JY66, in my opinion, one of the best cheap RCs that you can get home. 9 times out of 10, less than like $55. I think I seen another one out there for like $50.99. Sometimes they approach close to 60, but man, you can get them out there about $55. Best one to take apart and paint, man. It was super resilient. I was sticking screwdrivers in there because there's a couple tabs you got to do. Nothing broke. Nothing. I'd be the first one to tell you I snapped one of these parts in two. Once we get this thing back together, phrase of the day, guys, smoking hot. We'll see you guys tomorrow once I get this thing put back together. Really appreciate every one of you guys stopping by. Until then, it's Brian. You know what time it is. It's Amazing RC. See you again tomorrow.